Diggity dog, y'all. We've invited Snoop to join us Monday at Hopewell Baptist Church uh, in Los Angeles, located at 3214 Vernon. Hopewell Baptist Church, 3214 Vernon, located in Los Angeles. 7 o'clock p.m. We will be hosting this service, a national night of prayer. And I'm in contact with preachers all over this country, and I'm asking them to pray with us simultaneously. Even the preachers in other cities who are at home, etc., we ask them to pray with us at that time, a national night of prayer. We hope Snoop Dogg comes. We hope Chief Beck comes. We hope Dan Bakewell comes, Earl of Barry Hutchinson, etc., so forth and so on. We hope you come. You are cordially hereby invited to this event, and we expect great things to happen on that day. As I said, we're coming together to talk about police abuse. We're coming together to talk about the way the police in the suburb versus the way they police in the ghettos and in the lower class areas of society. They must stop this bias, this discrimination, this looking down on poor folks and treating them with a different form or kind of justice. This must end. And this must end with deliberate speed. And we will be talking about it with whatever representative the police force sends on Monday night. I will be going to the police station myself tomorrow, and I will be inviting precinct heads as well as street cops to come to this event. Again, if you're coming from more than, say, 100 miles or so, and you want a reservation, we can reserve a seat for you at Greater Hopewell Baptist Church. Email me at shermandmanning@gmail.com. shermandmanning@gmail.com. And we'll be glad to talk with you and reserve some seats for you and yours. Ladies and gentlemen, I am saddened. I am not only saddened, but I'm angry. I'm mad as hell with what is going on in these police departments and what they're doing to black men. Live podcast, baby. Forgive me, I'm thirsty, and I don't have y'all here to help me, so I have to do it as I can. I keep getting all of these calls and all of these texts telling me to do more podcasts. We want to hear you, enjoy hearing and all that. That's wonderful. But the bottom line is, I'm walking by myself in California, and I'm working by myself. And I won't even get into complaining about how hard it is to get good help. And especially when you're trying to get good help in a city that is not yours, a city that you don't really know. I don't know this city. You know, if it were not for GPS, and I thank God for GPS. I was thinking about that the other day. back in the day, I'd be in trouble. If it were not for GPS, I could not find my behind hole from a hole in the ground. I'm just being honest with you. And so, with that in mind, it is extremely difficult to find help in this city. And so, 9.5 times out of 10, when I do something, honestly, I'm doing it alone. I'm doing it alone. And I'm doing it by God's grace. And were it not for His grace, I couldn't get it done. Somebody said, if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, I would have been swallowed up. Somebody else said, when the enemy came in like a flood, God lifted up a standard against him. And so that is what He has done. Literally in my life, He has been by my side. He has brought me from a mighty long way. And I'm still not where I want to be and where I should be and where I could be. But by the grace of the good Lord, I'm on my way. And I'm just thankful today. And I'm so touched by the service that we're going to have next week. And I really want it to be a success. And I want you to be there. And I've been listening to the cries of the people in the street. And I know that a lot of them want something done. So let's just hope that we can come up with some plans and some strategies and some step-by-step things that can be done to ameliorate the problem between cops and African American men in this country. Let's hope and pray that something will come out of this. Something good is going to come out of this. I speak it into existence. Something good is going to come out of this. And that is my prayer. That is what we want. That is what we need. God can do that. He can really do it. I talked to one of my friends today. Who pastors one of the largest churches in Chicago, Illinois, and he is sending a delegation of just 4 people, but they will be coming from Chicago to attend our event, and I'm honored by that and blessed by that. And so I want everybody to stay prayed up, and ask the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to give me a sermon that I can preach and teach that will make a difference in people's lives. You know, if Snoop shows up, wonderful, but this ain't about Snoop. It ain't about even Chief Beck for that matter. This is about African American men who've been cut down by these bullets and what we can do to make a difference. And so if you got ideas, call me, text me, send me a smoke signal, let me know. Again, I'm sorry for the noise and all that. Y'all, I'm trying to get my grill on. I'm hungry. I'm not eating all day long. And so, meet us. Please forgive me because I'm not me. If I were on the other end of this podcast, I'd be saying, oh, that's so unprofessional. He's walking away from the mic. He's making this noise in the background. I would be criticizing, but I hope I would also look for the substance in what's being said and know that I'm not doing it intentionally. I don't really have a choice in the matter right now. I stand here and starve, or I eat while I do the podcast. And so that's what I'm doing. Listen, get my book, The Truth About O.J. Simpson, Race, Class, Money, and Justice. Also get my book, Creating Monsters. Also tell every friend that you know who's concerned about the shootings and the killings of the Michael Browns and the Eric Garners of society, forgotten soldiers who've been killed in the line of living life by cops. Tell them to meet us July 18th Monday night at Greater Hopewell Baptist Church in Los Angeles on Vernon. We'll be there. Bye-bye.